Thank you, Jesus. Now listen, Brother Gums wants to share an object lesson with you. What do you see that I have right here? Can you see it? What is that? That's right, it's a battery. Listen, I'm sure every single one of you out there use this battery or a battery like this one in some way, shape, or form. Like for instance, it's basically like a power pack all wrapped up in this little container to where you don't have to plug into the wall socket for you to have electricity. Matter of fact, you would more than likely use this on your iPads, on your cell phones, maybe in your toys or headless earphones. Matter of fact, batteries like this, they're even in our cars. You know, that you get inside when you go to the grocery store. Listen, they're even in cars. But the most frustrating thing that you'd ever have to deal with is, let's say you're playing with your car, your toy, I don't know, a little toy, you got a little toy car, whatever, or you're talking on a cell phone, and all of a sudden, the battery dies. Wah, 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 wah. Now, it doesn't matter if your toy is the coolest toy ever, or if it's the most expensive phone. If your battery dies, your phone, your toy, is completely and absolutely useless. Do you know what? This battery reminds me about when Paul talked about love in the book of Corinthians. Do you know he said that it didn't matter if he talked all the different languages of men and even languages of the angels, right? He said it didn't matter if he didn't have love, it would sound like tingling cymbals. Ding, 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 clang, clang, clang. He even said that if he was able to prophesy or even knew and had the knowledge of all mysteries or even the faith that could move mountains, he said if he didn't have love, he was worth absolutely nothing. Matter of fact, he went on to say that if he gave away all of his possessions and even allowed himself to be thrown in the flames to give his life for it, if he didn't have love, he would gain nothing. Now, kids, listen. When you grow up, you're going to discover that God has given you talents. You can become the greatest singer or the smartest teacher or maybe even the most brilliant preacher. But of all things, I want you to remember this battery. And as you do, you have to remember and do it with love, or else you're no better than a dead cell phone battery. Wah, 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 wah. Everybody say, okay.
It's the Goofy Gums.